Herc, who do you think will be the favorite to win the next Women's World Cup? England, the reigning European champions, or the reigning World Cup champions, the U.S. Women's National Team?
Let me just say, what a ridiculous final. The goals scored were insane. Chloe Kelly, Brittany Chastain throwback with the celebration, which is very cool to see. It's not the U.S. It's not the U.S. Women's National Team. Now, I know what many purists will say. We're the defending champs, guy. Come on. We just won the W, guy. Come on. I understand all these things, but it seems like the rest of the world has been not slowly catching up, quickly catching up. And it seems like the U.S. Women's National Team is in a generational shift. And we've had more doubts about this program now than ever. I could not think of a time where there were more doubts about their dominance or more doubts about them going forward. And how young these players are, if you're asking me to take the field, I will take the field. When you come specifically to England, they just won the Euros. And they did so in a way of beating Spain in the quarters, Sweden in the semis, and Germany in the final. I don't feel comfortable in saying I have the U.S. Women's National Team favored over these girls, over these ladies. I repeat, generational shift, everybody else is catching up quickly. It's the first time in this program's history where I see question marks.
Okay. I see a U.S. Women's National Team that is very motivated. What do we see the quotes coming out of Monterey from Grant Wall, who spoke to Alex Morgan, who took note of even something as minor as the ESPN FC 50 best players in the world and the lack of the Americans that were on it. The U.S. is the defending champions. They beat England in the last World Cup. It's very easy to be a prisoner of the moment and see this English team and think that they are the favorites over the U.S. But Herc, I gotta say it, until the U.S. loses in a World Cup after the last two, for me, they are going to be the favorites. For me, now, the bookmakers will definitely make England the favorite because you know the bookmakers get most of their action out of England. So color me surprised if I'm not all that shocked. When England is at the end of the day the favorite over the U.S., for your boy, I'm putting my money on the U.S. Against England, the field is another question. The field is a big ask. But against England, for me still, U.S. first.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.